episode 401. Episode 401, man. Thank you guys for your support, man. We out here, man. Thank you guys for all your love, your support, man. Episode 400. Hey, man, I got some good reviews on that. But like a lot of people surprised, hey, man, it's 400 episodes, man. Just thank y'all for continue to join.
We appreciate
new subscribers, the old subscribers, man. Hey, I always say, bro, if you have one viewer, I feel like, especially if you want to have a platform, that is enough. That's always enough because you could build upon it. If you have one viewer, most times the next time you get on, you're going to have more. But, like, it's all about level of consistency, bro. Mm-hmm. And then now we're at a stage where we have people that are viewing us, looking for our opinion, looking for our views on things. So it's important that we make sure we show up for y'all.
Studies show that 98% of men actually believe they're Batman. Do you believe you're Batman?
You said Batman?
It says studies show that 98% of men actually believe that they're Batman.
Nah. Hey, I'm glad you're talking about Batman.
I believe I'm Batman.
Because the most iconic duos, we can start right there. Let's bring the draft back. Let's bring the draft right back. Let's start right here. Most iconic duos. Let's go rock, paper, scissors.
Wait. Define duos. In anything?
In anything. That's what I'm saying. In anything. And I'm going to preface that in anything. It could be with anything. Just duo. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be people. Just a duo.
All right.
So, let's get to it. We're going to do our draft. All right. Team Leak, Team U, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go ahead. You got it.
Let's see. Number one pick. Give me Mike and Scotty.
Mike and Scotty?
6 championships in a row. Most dominant duo in the 90s, probably in basketball, but the way they were winning, I'm going to go with them.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that as my number one pick.
Since he went to sports first, I'm going to go to cartoons. Tom and Jerry.
I knew that was coming.
Best duo ever. Come on now.
That
Tom and Jerry might end you off of that one. That Tom and Jerry is the most iconic duo.
I have a rebuttal.
Okay, go ahead.
Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh, Shaggy and Scooby's a different.
Shaggy and Scooby. Brother, we can talk about who was the most useless. Because Shaggy and Scooby always found and captured the bad guy. If we're being honest. They may not have meant to do it, but they always did it.
Nah,
Daphne was definitely the most useless.
Yeah. She was just there. Pretty.
Fred made the plans. Velma figured out the clues. Shaggy and Scooby always found and trapped the bad guy. And what did Daphne do?
The pretty privilege.
Daphne didn't do anything.
For number 2, for me, I'm surprised he didn't say this one. Actually, I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go peanut butter and jelly. Come on, PB&J.
We doing food.
We doing anything. I said anything. PB&J is number 2.
Okay.
Let's see where you go with 3.
That's just stupid.
I want my list to be different.
That just threw me off.
Yep.
Come on, man. Cause you just threw me off. Yeah, I gotta think.
Come on,
I really gotta think.
Any duo or anything.
Any duo or anything.
Any duo.
Let me see. I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to think of a food. I'm gonna go with chicken and ranch.
Okay, chicken and ranch
is elite.
That's solid.
I'm gonna go with that.
You can never go wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Let me go with another cartoon. I'm gonna go with Shrek and Donkey.
Oh, that's cool.
A great duo. Come on.
I don't feel too threatened by that. But that's cool.
That's an iconic duo right there.
It is. I don't feel too threatened by that though. I'm gonna go with give me dang, I want to do this now. I want to save it. I already went the sports route. Went the food. I already went the cartoons. I gotta think. Dang, this is difficult.
Yeah, the duo, and it could be anything. It could be anything. And think about something that's iconic as well too. I'm surprised you didn't say it. You introed the podcast or saying Batman, so I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Yeah, but I could do better than Batman and Robin.
Probably could.
I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones.
As a duo.
Elite music.
That's a good one. Created. Since you said sports, my third one, well, it's my third or fourth. Shaq and Kobe. Come on now. Okay. And Shaq and Kobe, I believe, is the best duo we've ever seen in basketball. And you could say, you could argue with Mike and Pippen. But Mike and Pippen, they got it. Just like Shaq and Kobe, they had problems, so I can't say that. But, yeah, our best duo.
For my last pick, I'm gonna go with I couldn't go with the guy on the screen playing right now. I'm gonna go with Jay and Ye. He's like, I got Jay on my show. I'm gonna go with Jay and Ye.
Okay.
A lot of elite music. They just got Ninjas in Paris just went diamond like a couple weeks ago. Shout out to them for that. That might be their first diamond record.
He went music. Drake and Lil Wayne. Come on now. Drake and Wayne.
Oh, I'm taking my guys.
Drake and Wayne win that.
No, they don't.
Over
they don't have a classic
Jay-Z.
album.
Yes, what are you talking about?
They don't have a classic album.
Who are you talking about?
They don't have a classic album.
Together?
Yes.
So what is that supposed to mean? They don't
have a classic album.
They have classic songs together?
They don't have more than Jay and Ye.
It doesn't matter just because they have a classic album together doesn't mean
it's hard to beat guys with
not
a classic
really,
song.
Not really,
you don't have a classic project.
They have more body. I wouldn't say more body of work because
they
Kanye
don't.
produced. I can't say that.
Yeah.
But as far as their body of work, it still match up with that. It's a lot of songs that will match up. You can make. An
I can
album.
Go back to '98.
You can make an album. You can make an album off of all of their songs that they had together.
You could make 3 albums with Kanye and Jay.
That's totally fine, and you can. That's a good duo. It is a good duo. Do I think they're better than Wayne and Drake? No, I don't. That's me personally. That's me.
I almost went to Neptunes.
That's a good one too.
I almost went to Neptunes.
That's a good one too.
But I was thinking about my viewers. I don't know how young our viewers are.
I almost went Bobby and Whitney. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That would not have helped.
I ain't gonna.
Their story ended hard.
But it don't matter. They're still an iconic duo. We're just talking about iconic duos. I would have added them in there.
I could have said J and B.
So let's go over our list again. I had Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I can't remember mine.
PB and J. I had as far as sports, I had Shaq and Kobe. I had Shrek and Donkey.
You had Drake
and I had Drake and Wayne.
I went Mike and Scotty. I went Shaggy and Scooby. I went Chicken and Ranch.
Yo.
What was my other one?
You went with
Jay and Ye were 5th.
Yep. And then what was your 4th?
What was my 4th? See?
What was your 4th?
What was my 4th?
It wasn't. You said
it was Mike and Quincy Jones.
Yep, Mike and Quincy Jones.
Mike and Quincy Jones.
That's a good
I couldn't think of a food one. For the life of me, on the spot, I was like,
you could have said salt and pepper. You could have said mac and cheese and yams, but it just depends on what viewers.
I was like, salt and pepper would have been cool. Yeah, I don't know if that would have got me a win, but I was like, yo, like
I'm telling you, that PB and J going that might edge me in this one because I'm telling you that as far as the food, because we went.
I don't know. People be allergic to peanut butter.
That's true too.
People might cancel you off of that.
Yeah,
like I can't go with that because I can't even eat that.
It's a lot of people that are allergic. But yeah, iconic duos. Y'all, come on, Team Leak here, Team Hugh.
My list is better than his.
Nah, I don't think so. The way I feel like he got an edge on, where he got an edge was the Mike and Quincy. That was like an unfair one, but it's still iconic.
I know PB and J was unfair because you really took it.
We said anything.
You did, but I didn't expect you to do that. I didn't expect food.
I should have said mac and cheese and yams, like for real.
I didn't expect food to like. If we be honest, PB and J is more iconic because you can eat that all year round. You gotta wait like once a year to eat yams. Well, you don't have to wait, but more times than not,
it's a rare occasion.
Yeah, unless you go to a soul food spot, but more times than not, you waiting to like go to what's his face? You didn't answer my question. Do you believe you're Batman?
I don't know what that means. Like, what do you mean by that?
Do you think you're Batman?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Like, it has to like, shoot. I wish if I'm wealthy like Bruce Wayne, shoot, I take it. If that's what his preference or like it's a personality trait that you're referring to.
Maybe it is a personality trait.
Yeah, well, I told you had to break that down.
I don't know. Batman he's got a strong will. He cares deeply for the safety of saving others. He's resourceful. He's helpful. He's scary.
And he's a hero or a villain to certain people, in certain people's eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's how you view it, Man, football back, man. College football is back, man. The most exciting time of the year, man. We miss football. Straight out the gate, Thursday night football. We was prepared for this. Colorado facing North Dakota State University. Shedeur Sanders, 400 yards, four touchdown passes. Travis Hunter, 7 receptions, 132, 3 touchdowns. Jimmy Horn, 198, 1 touchdown. Man,
the way Shedeur was able to get 400 yards, it was insane. I was like, how did he have 400 yards?
He's top 5 in this next NFL draft, and I do feel like if he's not the best quarterback in college football right now, he's in the top 3 with your boy from Texas and Cam Ward from Miami. They are like Shedeur is like that, bro. He's really like that.
Shedeur is really good.
His poise in the pocket, his ability to make plays, his throwing ability and accuracy.
He still irks me with his inability to get rid of the football.
Yeah,
he holds like that. Still bothers me. He holds the ball way too long. It's like once the play breaks down, it's like, dude, take off and get rid of it.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean,
he like back there and he holding it.
I understand.
I'm like, fam,
I understand it too as a quarterback,
especially
bro.
at the next level, you cannot do that.
I understand it as a quarterback too. It's still building. And he talked about it on his podcast, building trust with your old line. You feel me? Like it would make. And also, he extends plays, but he's more of a pocket passer. So I do get the critique with that. But like his poise in the pocket, man, is amazing. Because that throw that he threw to Jimmy Horn,
that was crazy.
On a dot. And if he doesn't stay in the pocket in that moment, you know what I'm saying, he gets a sack. So if he doesn't stay in the pocket and throw it when he did, that's a sack.
I'm trying to figure out how Travis Hunter caught that.
Man, Travis Hunter, he's amazing, bro. Like a generational player and talent, bro. For real, on both sides of the ball, playing. He played the whole game but 2 plays, bro.
Yeah.
He played the whole game but 2 plays. That last catch, bro.
The way he contorted his body.
That was like a glitch, bro. Like a glitch in the actual game.
It felt like a glitch because the way Shedeur threw it, I was like, oh, there's no way. And then I was like, wait.
Yeah, I said no way. And falling down, bro.
You can tell this season of college football is going to be insane because after that catch, there were 2 more catches that were better than
facts.
that.
It was.
There were 2 catches that only happened in Madden.
The interception from the player from Robert Morris.
And then literally a day later, last night at the USC game, homie caught virtually the same pass. I was like, wait, what is going on? Like, what's happening right now?
It's some filthy athletes, bro. Filthy athletes. And I just honestly, bro, like, I it's a critique, but honestly, I'm not going to give so much of a critique because it's the first game. And I feel like with people out there that are just viewers and don't have an understanding of football, bro, it's every single down. You have to step up. You know what I'm saying? You're moving another man, a grown man, against his will. All these players on the field are athletes. I get they're a FCS team, but they're still a football team. They're still a hard-fought team, bro. They had some ballers on their team too, so don't get it twisted.
I will say this: Dion needs to do something with his D coordinator because that man coverage was spanking them the whole game, and I'm like, at some point, I was like, you have to get out of this man coverage.
Yeah. Not the whole game though,
because
the second half,
it's not.
The
working.
second half, they shut him down though. Until the end of the fourth.
But it's like you giving up weight to him. Like, yo, this man coverage is spanking y'all. I'm like, you've got to make an adjustment.
And another thing, time management. When you're up and you're leading by double digit, or you're leading in general, and you have the clock on your side, in those certain type of situations, run the ball. Because when they threw that ball, you remember when they threw the ball on like first down, it messed up the whole momentum because they shouldn't even got the ball back at the end of the game for them to even do a Hail Mary. So like situational football is important too.
Shedeur took a drive from the 2-yard line all the way down before the end of the half.
And he changed the game with that play because it brought it to 20-17, but 21. Yeah, it was 20-17. They got some athletes, bro. They got some freak athletes. Jimmy Horn, man, Junior. Please don't let he's an explosive, electrifying athlete too. The question I do have for the viewers is that with Travis Hunter, does he play both sides of the ball on the next level?
No.
And what position does he play? What do you think?
If he does, he doesn't play every snap. Not every snap.
Yeah, he can't. And what do you think his best position right now? I feel like he's great at both, but I feel like wide receiver, bro, he's a special.
You might have to play wide receiver unless he can. Because the dude, he's a very scrawny kid, and at the next level, it's like the guys you're gonna have to tackle and cover at the next level are physical specimens. It's like you're gonna have to. Like, you're not in position to guard A.J. Brown. Physically, you're not in a position to guard A.J. Brown. Physically, you're not in a position to guard a Brandon Ayuk. And you're lucky there are no Calvin Johnsons and Julio Jones in this league anymore. It's crazy how there aren't any. But it's like, so I think his best bet is to play receiver. He'll definitely have to put on some weight because there's some big corners at the next level too. You got Sauce Gardner as a big guy. Surtain is a big guy. So yeah, but I think he'll have to play some.
And he has the perfect coach. He has the perfect coach. You have somebody that's done it before.
Yeah.
But I
think I see him getting. I do
understand that that people have that will he have the stamina to do that on the next level? I feel like he will, but not every play. I feel like on certain third downs, nickel, he'll play cornerback, and then in the offensive end, he's gonna play more. So I feel like
it depends. It depends on how valuable he shows himself to be to this team. If he shows himself extremely valuable and they're gonna pay him some money, they're not gonna risk him getting injured by letting him play both sides of the ball in the first place.
Right. And then also to that point, it depends on what team he goes to or how much they need him. Because he might be able to play more, more on both sides of the ball depending on the team and the structure of the team. So like say for instance, if he went to a team like the Raiders, or if he went to a team that needs, that needs more help in the skills position, then I feel like he would play multiple positions. He might play kickoff or return too.
Imagine he's playing corner. He got a guard Tyreek Hill on the play, and now you want him to go out there and play wide receiver.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, bro.
It's not happening.
Yeah, that's tough.
You're gonna be a lot of running, because who at the current level runs as fast as him?
No, nobody for real.
At the current level you're playing at, it's like
nobody. He's one of them ones too. And then you got, like you just said, the
guys you're gonna have to tackle on the other end. Like if Derrick Henry gets out in the open space,
and the guys are they're more athletic nowadays. It's just what it is. They're more athletic. But I feel like he's one-on-one player, bro. I feel like he has to be taken. Honestly, you take Travis Hunter number one, bro.
He's definitely shown why he's number one player in the nation.
You take him number one. Shedeur is also. I think they go 1 and 2, bro. I don't think they go past anywhere in the top 3 in this next draft. They're too valuable, even barring injury and things of that nature. Even that being said, they're going to be valuable, bro.
Who's on the market for a quarterback the next season?
I said one already. The Raiders.
Okay, I don't know. They just gave Gardner Minshew $15 million.
It's Gardner Minshew. He's a good solid player, but he's more. I think me personally, I don't think he's a starting quarterback.
The Patriots. They just made their starting.
But the Patriots, they don't need a quarterback. They got a good quarterback room now. They got Drake May. They got Milton, and then they got Brissett. But whatever team he's going to hold value.
That's why I asked. It's like a lot of guys drafted some young guys that are playing backup or whatever. So I'm like, damn, who's going to be in the market for a QB at number one?
But Shedeur is one of them players, regardless.
Maybe
of anything.
The Jets. You don't know how long Rodgers is going to play.
Yes,
it might benefit Shedeur to sit like Tom Brady said. You might want the guys like the back.
The 3 teams that I know is the Raiders, Jets, and Dallas. The reason why I say Dallas is because I don't feel like they're going to pay Dak again.
Well, they're not. After they paid, once they paid CD. Once they paid CD, they was kind of like if they pretty much chose who they were going to pay.
And then
but it also depends on how bad a team is. Because like if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I can see the Jets being better than needing to be the number 1 pick again.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. He might be number 1 pick worthy, but is somebody who needs a quarterback going to be in position to want to draft him number 1. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Yeah, hey, me personally, he don't go out of the top 3. You got to get those type of players in the top 3. Those are game changers, bro. Like Travis Hunter, game changer, bro. Yeah. Like I haven't seen athleticism like that in a long time, bro. For when you playing, and we know how tough that is playing both sides of the ball. I've done it, but not every single play.
Yeah, not every play.
Right, that's crazy, bro. Like
the only time I did it was freaking Pop Warner. That was it.
That's why I never
had interest in playing both sides of the ball. Like even when I was in high school, I didn't want to really play both sides of the ball. I wanted to play offense. That was it. I didn't really have interest.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Hugh. If you're going out there, you trying to follow a trend. You're looking for clout. You're gonna get locked up, or you're gonna see that negative balance coming in that bank account. This Chase Money Bank, that's all I've been seeing is the money glitch. Y'all coming out
like y'all don't learn from nothing. Like first of all, why would you make it hot? That happened the cash app already spanked y'all. PPP spanked y'all. Why would y'all make it hot if there's a glitch? You mean fraud? Like you're going to prison or worse. Some of it I don't believe is real. Cause there was one dude that had 99 billion negative. I'm like, there's no way. I said, there's no way. I'm like,
no, and I don't think it may be true though, Hugh, because guess what? The banks are not playing with y'all. We see the trend. We see what's going on.
Malik.
Yeah, I'm taking this.
Every person on the planet could give him $1 and he wouldn't make a dent.
Yeah, you right.
Like what could what would be the point? Like, you might as well go to jail. You can get free food there and shelter because you're not gonna be able to pay for nothing else. And every dollar you ever get in life is going straight to that.
Y'all paying more than college loans. Just trying to follow a trend, bro.
99 billion?
I I see something a little crazy. Negative 30K, negative 50K, negative 10K, bro. Like
I saw the crash out. Somebody was recording you trying to do it at the ATM, and it got you. It was like yeah.
What do you think is gonna be behind it? Even like, say, all right, Hugh. Let's say, for instance, you successful in this. Say that happens and you successful in it. Even in your right mind, like my conscience, but also my conscience wouldn't even let me live, because it's like someday, regardless of, it's not if, it's when that junk going. Yo, come on now, you know that karma,
like,
bro.
You couldn't afford your rent. Now you have a G-Wagon. Like the bank has all your information. They have all of it.
Every
the IRS has all of it.
And there's cameras everywhere, bro.
It's cameras at the ATM.
That's the thing. It's cameras everywhere. You're not getting away with anything. This money. It's funny that Hugh said that, because that Cash App first was spanking people.
The Cash App scam was spanking y'all. I don't understand,
bro.
It was spanking y'all. Like, I don't understand why y'all ain't learn from this.
No, they didn't.
Y'all didn't. Like, come on, yo. That's JP Morgan. JP Morgan is the same bank that literally banned Kanye West from using them. Like, why you think they're gonna play with their money?
Don't play with their money.
Like, stop doing. Like, no, man. Chase is not doing.
And one thing that's important to know is, with these banks, they have conversations. So not only are you going to be in debt with that bank that you're banking at, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to get a card anywhere else, because they have your information, they have your history. So they see your history and they see that you are stealing money and fraudulent activity. What do you think you're going to get a bank card?
There's no way he really has not negative 99 billion. There's no. What did he do? Did he really think he could get that much money out?
Crash out.
Did he think he could get that much money out of a bank?
You'd be surprised, bro. People greedy, bro.
There's no way, bro.
And people greedy.
That has to be fake, bro. Because like your life is over. What are you gonna do?
It's over. Regardless.
What could you possibly do?
As soon as that even goes negative to where, you know, regardless of anything, you stole any amount. As soon as that junk go negative, you're cooked.
It's over.
You're cooked, bro. Because now it's your alone. Now you're paying alone.
It's not even a glitch. You're taking money that's not yours. Exactly. That's thievery.
That's exactly. That's not a glitch.
That's not a glitch. It's a fraud. It's literally theft. Like, this is the generation the Bible was talking about. This was the generation the Bible was talking about. Because, like, what do you mean a glitch? What do you mean?
It definitely is.
A money glitch. No, that's fraud. You're taking, like, you don't have $50,000. You're trying to take it. That's theft. Like,
theft. We're at the end days.
Digital theft.
We're at the end days, bro, because everybody is becoming too impressionable, bro.
Because there's no way, TikTok,
bro. And you think you can get away with it, bro.
There's no way. And why not tell everybody? That's the thing.
That's the problem.
I don't understand. Why you, like, if you got away with that, right? You could have just took your lick and walked off. Like, oh my God.
The attention, and it's crazy, the attention matters more to people than the money. Like, that's the whole kicker.
The only time I seen that actually happen was in a movie called Eagle Eye. The movie was fire.
Oh yes, that was
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, but it's like, yo, that wasn't even his fault. Like that was the AI. That was the AI doing that to him. But nah, y'all tripping.
Yeah, y'all is definitely tripping. More news in Colorado too. Like more news in Colorado. A Venezuelan gang in Colorado has taken over an apartment complex to the point where the landlord is like, y'all got it. Like I'm talking about. Look, they going to people's doors like, get out, offer some like, yeah, get out. We running this. Like so.
Dang. And where they come from? I don't mean that literally, but like where? Like they didn't just come from Venezuela to Colorado. Yeah, like where they come from is what I mean.
Look here, that's one thing. Look here, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow on this pod. Hispanic gangs in general, I'm good off of that. But Hispanic gangs, bro. Look here, Hugh. I'm gonna get my stuff, and even if they just tell me to go, I'm out. I don't even want no. I'm back and forth, no nothing, bro. And I understand it, and it's crazy. And look, and guess what? It's crazy because the police has been contacted about this, and they like, look, I don't know what to tell you. They that powerful over there. They don't. Hey, look, when it get to that point, it's like, yeah, ain't nothing for you to do.
You gotta call the National Guard.
Like that remind me of
the police. I mean,
that remind me of the movies. What's it called? We watch like Taken and Equalizer, like those type of. Those type of games.
You gotta call Denzel Washington.
That's one. Yeah, you might have to call Denzel.
You might need Batman.
For real, you might have to call Denzel or Liam Neeson. They're cleaning that right up, but it ain't no movie though.
Queen Latifah
ain't no movie.
She's an equalizer.
I'm great, bro. I'm great. Nah, cause it was just
Colorado of all places. That's a random place for a Venezuelan gang. Like
it is random, but like it's just
very random.
I just like prayers to those families because you never know, you know what I'm saying. I just gotta up and just move You know, and guess what? You have situations where, guess what? You don't want to comply. You don't want to listen. That might be your life. That might be your life. And that led me to a conversation I was going to ask you. Have you ever been robbed before?
I am not. Praise the Lord.
That's a great thing. I've been robbed one time, bro. I've been robbed one time. You remember I told you that. Those were during them days in the concourse when you used to go outside and wait in line for the shoes. Them Jordans, bro. And look here, your life was on the line.
Your ride needed to be ready. You ride needed to be ready to get out of there. We had to wait at least a month to wear your shoes.
We was out there tripping, bro. I remember, bro, this so vividly. I was out there with my brothers. We just out in the city, bro. But it's where we were at in the city. It's just like we should have known. But I was young, bro. We was in middle school. I mean, high school. We was just early in high school. It was like 10th grade, probably.
It was 2010.
Yeah, this like 9th, 10th grade, bro. So like, I'm foolish, bro. I'm over here. We over here lying. You know, we camping out, bro. Sitting in our seats, bro. I'm over here green for real, cause I fall asleep. Like I fall asleep, but my brother's there. You know, there's people there, of course. But like I wake up, everybody on the floor, and I just see guns pointed. I'm like, and it's crazy, cause I'm like, why they ain't even say nothing to me? I'm shook, cause I'm like, what's happening? Guns pointed to my brothers and stuff. I'm like, nah. So like, look, all I did was this. Got everything in my pocket. I said, you know what? You ain't gotta come. You ain't gotta walk over here. I'm good, bro. Cause ain't nothing materialistic worth more than my life. Nope. I am great, bro. I'm great. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you should went to Delaware. That used to be the move in high school. I never did it, but it was like guys never went to Delaware to get their shoes. Cause nobody wears Jordans.
And then guess what? The tax. That was the main thing. But like, yeah, we should have. But it was a time, y'all. Now y'all know I did. The younger audience
used to do for sneakers was
young audience don't know. Y'all, you know, y'all get the raffle. Y'all do all that type of stuff now.
The raffle is so stupid. Like, you want me to have the shoe or not? Like, why am I like?
Facts it. Jones sold out in 2 seconds.
Or you didn't get picked for the raffle. Like, how I not get picked to be able to spend my money on something that should be open to the public? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this? Nike, do you want me to have the shoe or do you not? But yeah, now I've never been robbed. Fortunately. Hopefully that never happens. I try to move.
No, let's just pray. Yeah, pray for that.
I try to move as smart as I possibly can.
To never happen. But I'm gonna just let you know that situation. You just gotta play it smart in those type of situations.
What is this Philly couple thing?
So this Philly couple, all right, for my young listeners, 21 and younger. This where you you know what I'm saying, tune it out. But Philly couple, man, was having backseat fun. All right, it ended in a car rolling into the river. You know what I'm saying? They was having sexual relations. They was getting, you know what I'm saying? In the Range Rover. So allegedly that they was doing their due, and one of them had hit like a gear, like I don't know if it was like what's it called, like
the gear.
One of them hit the gear shift, and it shifted the car into I maybe neutral or something. I forgot what it was, but then the car started rolling down. They were near a river. So the car started rolling down. Before it got to the water, thankfully they jumped out.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully they jumped out. But that's the scene. That's the scene. You just lost your car. You flying a car, booty butt naked.
Yeah.
And that's just an embarrassing moment.
You probably
right
don't
there.
have a phone now.
And now you ain't probably got a lot of stuff. You just jumping out the car.
Stuff like that in the backseat.
And it's just like, bro, like.
Aren't you supposed to do that in the backseat?
Like, Lord have mercy. And
that's what I've always been told.
And that's why I'm lost. And it's like, I don't know if they were in the back seat, front seat. Whatever y'all doing is what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all car action, cool. But like, be mindful. And I've always been scared about certain things, like you driving and doing certain sexual acts, because it's people getting in an accident just cause.
Yeah.
Add that variable to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine.
You don't want to be in the wrong situation when that happens. Like,
come on now.
I just wouldn't want to be like butt naked, fully erect.
Hell no.
When my car crashes.
Hell to the
or have to jump out, and all my stuff is in the car. All my clothes, my phone. Who knows where we are? We gotta wave people down naked. They probably not gonna stop for us because we look crazy. Like. I need the interview.
Yeah, no.
Find that interview. Somebody interviewed that couple. Find it.
Yeah,
we need to talk.
We need to know.
Somebody on TikTok. Find that couple. We want to talk to them live on the TheFaisonViewPodcast. I need to know. I need to know what happened and what will happen after that.
Yeah, because that's a situation where it's like embarrassing.
Tell them DM us.
But like over time, like in that situation, it's just like, what was y'all thinking? Like, what was y'all really thinking, bro?
I need to know what happened, bro.
And I get the thrill, bro. I'm not trying to shame anybody, you know what I'm saying? Kink shame, whatever. But, like, it's just like, bro, to that point, it's like you lost.
She's like, not that's that doctor, but she's a relationship therapist. Mm-hmm. And she was recently on Nick Cannon and Cam Newton's podcast. Mm-hmm. And basically, you know, she called them out for, you know, all the children that they're having. So with Nick Cannon, my dad noticed something that I hadn't noticed. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw some clips. But he said Nick Cannon never even once looked at her the whole show, even when he introduced her. Mm-hmm. I said, wow. I said, that's telling.
It's telling when you look a person in the eyes.
So he didn't even look at her. And so with him, she was saying the stuff that you're pulling, you're only pulling on low vibrational women. Mm. He's like, what is that supposed to mean? It's like you would never pull that on somebody that's not insecure, secure with themselves, knows their value, and, you know, has things going for them. You would never be able to pull that on those kind of women. The women that you've been doing that with are women that feel like they need to have a baby by you to feel love. They haven't done the work. They're insecure. Those are like you are like, and my mother said it the best, and it's hard to say it, you know, because it's going to sound controversial. But she was like, what you're doing is not that much different than what R. Kelly was doing. And I was like, It's like, from a legal standpoint, it is, because it's like, you know, Nick Cannon's messing with adults. But what was R. Kelly doing? R. Kelly was picking younger women because they were low self-esteem, impressionable, easy to manipulate. Even some of the grown women he was abusing were the same way. Nick Cannon's doing the same thing. With Cam Newton, she was saying, you know, you're afraid of marriage, right, but you're intentionally creating children, intentionally creating broken homes. Like you're avoiding marriage unintentionally, but you're intentionally creating. Like you're very conscious of what you're doing. Like you said, you have 8 children, you want more, and he's lost in the concept of a broken home. It is a broken home because you're not able to be in that house with all those kids at once. Those kids are not all able to wake up, see mom, see dad together, see them loving with each other. Dad's at my recital, dad's at my practice, dad's at my graduation. Somebody has to miss out on dad's time and presence. You cannot. You're building houses, but you're not creating homes. But you're intentionally creating broken homes because you keep wanting to make more children, but you don't want to commit to anybody.
And to respond to what you're saying, like as far as like my viewpoint of what she said, I feel like she had a lot of great points. I feel like a lot of people felt like she had a lot of great points because because she also talked about how their level of celebrity or their status is, you know,
and
money is like more so of the reason why they get to do these certain things, and it can cause a friction within. It can cause a friction within these households because now you're having babies, you're having kids, but you're not. You know, you're kind of creating broken homes. So I completely understand it.
And you're creating, not to cut you off, but you're also creating resentment in your children because somebody has to feel left out. You are going to show attention to one of your children a little bit more than the other, and somebody's going to feel like, why didn't dad do that for me? Why you always was over there with him, but you never it's like that when certain parents have like that older sibling and it didn't work out in that relationship, they get a new relationship and they have other kids. And the older sibling feels left out. Yes. It's like you spent all your time with them, but when it came to me, you didn't do that. You did that with them, but when it came to me, you didn't do that. Somebody within this scenario, if you're 8 or in Nick Cannon's case 12 children, somebody's going to feel resentment in that because you're not going to be able to just divvy. You can't do it. Somebody's going to feel resentful. Like, how come you couldn't do that with me? How come you couldn't make it work with my mom? How come you left art? Like somebody's gonna feel like
it's more so. It wasn't even a shot at them because she did recognize that they are good fathers, they're good dads. But it is a flip side to it, to where what they're doing, it could be deemed as irresponsible because in a sense you're just having kids. But also, even if you see the kids, like you said, it's kind of a resentment built within the kids because you're creating kids, but you're in different households. You know, where they're in different households.
And you gotta think, like, what if even if all these kids live in the same area, in the same state or different states, it's like, for the most part in the U.S., the school year is the school year, and you probably got some kids at the same age. Everybody's graduating in May or June. You can't go to somebody's
gonna get left out.
Somebody's getting left out. What if both your kids play? What if a lot of your kids play fall sports? You can't go to so and so's football game and her soccer game and her volleyball game. somebody's getting left out. When somebody plays basketball, like you can't, like it's just not possible. You know, and they want you at these things. You know, and it's unfortunate, but like I don't know, they felt attacked. Which I can understand.
Yeah, I can understand it too, because also looking in their lens, they're like, ultimately, look, we have to go through so much as men, and guess what? As long as I'm a good father and dad to these children and I'm present, I shouldn't have much of a knock on myself. So I get it though.
But I think there needed to be some accountability with that, because I just saw online, it was like one dude who quoted, he said, "Yo, like." I needed to hear this. He's like, as a dude with 5 children, with 4 different women, I was like, I needed to hear that. I was like, yo, like I've been in, like he took full accountability from hearing that conversation. I want to go home and play the whole thing, but he was just like, yo, like as somebody who is currently doing this, it was like, I can't keep doing this. Like it's not right.
And it's good too, because that therapist, like you said, at the end of the day, because it was on both of their platforms. Somebody did hear that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't just reach just those conversations. Within those conversations, it reached the masses as well too, to where people can reflect off of that.
Yeah. The same way people probably felt the way about, you know, Kevin Samuels, and you know, I think a lot of, not because he didn't just attack women; those are just the ones that went viral. He did it to men too, but like you needed somebody that was going to be honest with women about like what you're asking for versus what you can provide. But at the same time, we need it too. Like we need somebody that's going to, and from a black woman that's going to sit down and call you out on it and hold you accountable. It's like, yo, man, like.
And every conversation we have as black men and black women doesn't need to lead to anything negative. It can just be a positive conversation that is forward thinking and just really being helpful to one another. For real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that's important. But. Much love to you guys, man. It was an amazing podcast today. Make sure you tune in. Continue to tune in, man. Episode 401, man. Like, share, subscribe. We out of here.
Yes, sir.